CP ran it up.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Laura Kane After Dark. I'm Laura Kane, your host.
You are?
I am.
Wow.
And here's your co-host, Eric Rimmer.
I'm next. Hi.
And
I'm
we
next
have
to
a
the
producer.
Famous.
Wait, what?
I'm next to the famous Laura Kane.
I really wanted to hear him say that.
Ugh.
That's Brian, our producer. You don't like that, do you?
Like what?
Him calling me famous.
Calling
Why does
you
that make you?
famous?
Why does that make you want to puke?
Oh, I mean, because you hate puking so much.
We're gonna get down to business one of these days.
Business.
I don't know what that meant.
Business.
Like
that just sounded dirty.
WrestleMania
I
style.
have no idea what
business?
that meant.
Just sounded dirty.
It sounded no, it wasn't dirty. I meant to be like threatening.
Cage match.
Elvis just farted.
Why? Because it stinks.
Oh, God.
It's not me.
That's
Trust
gross.
me. Hopefully it is.
Oh,
Whoever
Lord
smelt
have
it dealt
mercy.
it.
Oh, man.
Remember that saying?
It's your dog. I feel like it's like
He's the one that's saying it. It's probably him.
It's not me.
It's probably the dog. Whoever
Oh, it's
denied
bad.
it supplied it.
Did you?
This
can you-
one.
It's not me.
No, he didn't deny it. He smelt it. You denied it.
Oof.
It was not me. I would actually.
sure?
I would actually fess up. You
No,
know me.
I would rather you deny it. Fessing up is awkward.
No, well, I would. You know me, so I would fess up, but I didn't do
Okay,
it.
well, let's not fess up. Let's
It was the
deny.
dog.
It definitely was Elvis.
Okay, let's.
Intern Sam is here.
Hey, intern Sam, what's up? Okay, so before we begin, I'm going to tell you why I'm also in a funky mood.
Oh, man. Still?
Yes.
It's Thursday and you're still in a funk.
I'm in a funk.
And
Time flies in between.
I almost said
podcasts.
a really bad word.
F word?
Yes, I was trying to say funky, and I almost said something else.
Fucky?
Oh, there you go.
Whoa,
You can
we
say-
don't say the fuck word.
We
around
don't.
Here.
We don't. We try not to. But
Don't. We're
if it slips,
Who cares?
we're a Christian podcast.
What?
Well, oh,
Just kidding.
Oh, did we
What?
not just have like a sex workaround like
Yes.
last week? 2 weeks ago.
Oh my God. Okay.
she is so pretty.
Ayla.
Ayla?
I was going to say Aria. Ayla. Yes,
Yes.
she is. Have you seen any videos of her dancing?
Yes.
No.
Crazy.
Holy Mother of God.
You and I are taking a pole dancing
I
class.
told you they're so sexy.
Oh my God.
Okay, I do not want to see either of you on a pole.
I want to get a
Why?
pole.
I
They're
could be sexy if I
$190 on
tried.
Amazon, by the way.
What?
They're $190 on Amazon.
Don't tell me that because I'll buy one.
I think for obvious
us?
reasons, no one wants to see you guys
Sure.
on a pole.
That would be hysterical, actually, to see Eric on a pole. I would love it.
Why would that be
Eric.
hysterical?
Yeah, maybe Eric.
I might be, me
'Cause you
and
don't-
my bikini bod might be.
You're in your Speedo?
Yeah.
Ugh,
Because you don't generally see men on a pole.
for good reason. Yeah, there is a reason.
But I want to do that so bad. I want to get a pole in here, but
Oh,
what am I going to do? Where am I going to put it?
Right there.
In the middle of the living room?
Sure.
Why not? I've turned my whole house
Have
into
you
a
ever
podcast
seen?
studio.
Have you ever seen the videos of like pole dancing fails and
Yeah,
like the
that would be
pole
Laura.
falling all over? or the-
No,
oh my
that's
That would
God.
be
good.
Laura.
You
That
were gonna
totally
go.
would be
You're
me.
gonna go down a rabbit hole so fast if you start watching those. They're
Down
hilarious.
just down a pole real fast.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm into this. I need something to cheer me up because I'm in a weird mood.
Oh, I'll cheer you up. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Before we get into any of this nonsense, we have to talk about business. We have to talk
Jay,
business.
are we going to talk about Jay?
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
Our BFF Jay Wertzler.
We love Jay.
He's the best. He's a money manager. He's a financial advisor. He's a divorce financial analyst, and he knows what to do with your money. If you have an inheritance, a 401k, you just have some money you don't really know what to do with, and you want it to grow, Jay's your man. And here's some advice that he's given us to pass on to you, and it's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
Yeah.
Financial scams in 2023 are becoming more sophisticated, so fraudsters' methods to scam you are becoming less obvious.
Some of these scams are repeats of the old scenarios like romance scams. Fraudsters will steal your heart and then steal your money. They will usually ask you to pay for unexpected medical bills.
They'll tell you to wire the money or put it on a gift card. They'll pull your heartstrings and you need to avoid these at all costs. Learn to just say no.
Right. I know. You may also find yourself a victim of gift card scams. That's a thing. Be very careful when buying gift cards to give to friends and family, especially now because it's almost graduation season. There's a lot of weddings happening. Many of the fraudsters have already used the gift card's balance before you even get the chance to buy anything. So you see those gift cards sitting there when you're like in line at wherever, Walmart or Walgreens or whatever. I mean, chances are they've been hacked.
Sometimes it's best to just give cash.
Yes, cash is king.
It is. Good advice. Don't use debit cards. They are directly linked to your checking account or savings account. They do not offer the same consumer protections as credit cards do.
Once somebody steals your money, it may be really hard to get it back. For that reason, it's best to use credit cards for most transactions.
Plus, you can earn rewards for these credit cards in the form of airline miles or cashback.
I need to get a credit card like that, an airline credit card. Anyway,
Boy, oh boy.
Jay Wertzler is your man.
You'd be able to go on a trip around the world in about a week.
No, I'd be really good. No, I wouldn't.
Famous last words.
I have a problem and I need to get help. Jay has 35 years of experience. He's been in the same place with the same company for 35 years. It's the Aventine La Jolla. You know where that is, right off of Nobel. And so here's his number.
858-552-6960.
Or email him at jayw@capitalgrowthinc.com. And
He has a website.
what is it?
No, it's www.capitalgrowthinc.com.
Thank you for the www.
You're welcome.
Didn't sound bad at
As
all.
official.
Sometimes
without
I
the-
accidentally put 6 V's instead of 3 W's.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
my God, I do that too.
All the time.
Amazing.
Whatever.
Thank you, Jay.
All right, I'm going to read you a story now, and this has me twisted.
Oh, no.
Everything has you twisted.
I know.
Good
lately,
Lord.
yes. I don't know why I'm so sensitive lately. The show Beef got me crazy.
You're just old.
Thank you. And now that. You can add that to the list of things that are making me depressed. My own son calling me old.
Oh, okay, hold up.
Okay. So here's a story about a woman. She is 50 years old.
Is this a biography? Like an autobiography?
No,
Okay.
not yet, but it will be.
Jesus.
She's going to write a book. But this is going to be a great book. She's from Spain. She just spent 500 days in a cave, 230 feet underground. Her name is Beatrice. It was an experiment to study our internal clock and how we react to extreme isolation.
Oh, I love these experiments. Zeitberger experiments.
See, I think you would do well with this.
I wouldn't want to.
I know, right? But listen to what she says. So scientists watched her the whole time, but she had no contact with anybody. She had 2 GoPros so they could see her, but she couldn't see anybody else. She went in November 20th of 2021. To put that into perspective, pandemic was still going on. Queen Elizabeth was still alive. The war in Ukraine hadn't even started yet. She was 48 when she went in. She celebrated 2 birthdays down there. She didn't actually know it was her birthday.
Oh,
Wait,
my
how long
God.
is she going for?
500 days.
Jesus Christ.
She didn't have any clocks. She didn't have a calendar. She says she stopped trying to keep track after day 65. She says she was shocked when they came to get her on Friday. She thought like 130 days had passed. That's it. And 500 had passed. And she said she didn't want to leave. She said she loved it down there because she got to read books and she got to knit and she did all sorts of fun things. And she said she kind of misses it now and she's going to write a book. And thinking about that made me so depressed.
I can elaborate on a little bit.
She never showered the whole
The
time.
whole time she didn't shower or watch TV. She didn't have access to the news.
They first did this experiment, I think, in the 60s because it's a big social psychology experiment. Turns out, though, the reason that you lose track of time so easily is because you'll start sleeping for like 3 to 4 days at a time. So your body doesn't actually have a great circadian rhythm. It relies on outside influence, which I think they call Zeitbergers.
Well, like the sun. I mean,
like the sun, like your clock. So
yeah.
eventually your body will just kind of give up and it'll just start like going to its own rhythm that's kind of erratic. So yeah, you'll sleep for like 3 days at a time, then you'll be up for like 72 hours straight. And
oh my God.
yeah, it's really interesting.
she said she did a lot of drawing and she read 60 books and she really enjoyed her time down there. But I think I would go insane. I'd go insane.
I think it'd be kind of cool. No expectations of you. Plus, she probably got paid a ton of money.
Well, she's going to write a book. I don't know about the money. It didn't say anything about money.
She got paid to give up 500 days of her life. That's a ton of money.
Well, and her people say that she broke a record, although Guinness hasn't confirmed it yet, but
I think the previous longest was like 200 days.
500 days
Yeah.
alone.
I would do that.
No shower.
No shower.
Can you imagine what that
Actually,
smelled like?
I think eventually you stop. You kind of like neutral, like you kind of equalize in terms of that.
Yuck.
She says that she didn't talk to anybody either, so she's having a hard time conversing.
Was she allowed to brush her teeth?
I'm guessing.
I would think.
I don't know.
God, 500 days without a shower?
Well, without a shower, does that affect your health?
Yuck.
I don't think so, because I think
I would think it
after a while
would,
your
but-
body starts to kind of equalize.
But
like,
your
its
teeth
your teeth, yeah, that would be a problem.
That would be so. Yes, I'm sure.
How do they feed her? I wonder.
Did it say?
Because that could be because feeding times could be a stable message of time.
They did bring. They brought her down food. She told them not to contact her even if there was a death in the family. She had a panic button in case she was too freaked out and wanted to leave, and she never pushed it. She said she never even had the urge. She said, let's see, she did have to come out for 8 days once when a router had to be fixed, but she stayed in a tent alone.
Router, yeah.
Never talked to anybody, and those 8 days didn't count toward the 500. They sent food down to her, yes, and she sent her waist back up.
Ew. Nope.
I'm just wondering.
No.
Oh, okay. So this sounds like a pretty preliminary or basic experiment.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering though, like.
That means she pooped in like a
Well,
Like a-
she probably, it's probably not as gross as you think.
Home Depot
no,
can.
she sent her waist back up, so it's probably a bucket.
Ugh.
Well,
Nope.
you know, what are you going to
Give me
do?
my bucket
I'm
of
out.
food. I'll give you my bucket of shit.
Ugh.
Hey, well, when I said waste, I thought she meant from the food.
Oh, well,
That waste.
I'm thinking of human waste.
Okay, that didn't occur to me. Now I'm even more depressed.
Yuck.
But I don't know why, but this really got me because
What
I'm
was
already in
this?
a weird like mindset because of those damn shows that I watch, and then this thinking about doing it just put me in a tailspin.
And then guess what?
What?
Next week we're going to see Evil Dead Rise.
Oh my god! Now it's not zombies, right? It's like something completely different.
I think it is a little bit.
It's a
zombie-esque.
demon.
It's a demon. I'm into that. Well, now I need to get into a better headspace before that happens.
It's gonna be fun.
I know we're going as a family.
We are.
on next Friday,
Our little family.
and I'm going to New York City on Thursday
Oh my God.
to see Evan perform in her very first play, and she's the only freshman in the whole school cast in a play this year.
That's amazing.
I know, and she's so into it, and she's just thriving. It's great.
It's so good.
She almost told me, or she told me, but that she wasn't going to come back for the summer, that she had an opportunity to stay there. But then she told me today that she's going to come home.
Oh,
I know. And that's like in May. So I don't have to wait very long to see her. But it's going to be great to hug her and see her. I'm going with Maggie.
you're
Yes,
gonna have so much.
I know.
Maggie knows her way around that city.
She
so-
sure does. And I'm going to buy a ton of fake stuff. What do you want? Let me know. Oh, I'll FaceTime you from
Okay.
New York.
Oh yes, please do.
Because they only come out at night,
Okay.
and they lay out these tarps, and they put the fake Louis Vuitton and all the other fake stuff on the tarps, and they're like, okay, $60. You have to look at it real fast because if a cop comes by, that's illegal. So they wrap up the tarp real quick and they bail.
And then I'll Venmo you.
Okay, I won't. I don't worry. I'm not going to worry about the money. I'll just get you something. You can pay me later. Oh my God! But how fun!
How big of a suitcase do you have to bring?
I'm
it back?
bringing my biggest one.
Okay.
And I'm not packing a whole lot for that exact reason.
Just a couple of teddies and some high heels.
So excited about the
Oh
shopping.
my God, I'm super
Real
excited.
quick, I did some follow up research on this cave experiment. They did collect her waste, her poop,
Yuck.
and they did about every 5 shits she took. They would collect the waste.
Oh no!
God,
Yeah.
that is disgusting.
Maybe she had like
Disgusting.
sawdust or something she could put over it so it wouldn't soak it
I'm
up.
sure she had something, probably a bucket that they had a lid to, but still.
Wow. Okay.
Yuck.
I know. Anyway, that's my little host chat story. What's your host chat?
No. So this might go from my host chat to being a bigger segment than I thought. But have you guys ever had just a boss that you hate?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Can we say names? If we don't say
Maybe-
last name?
Well, it's been so long ago. I don't.
Make up names, I would say, just to be safe.
Well, mine are so long ago. I'm not going to
Yeah,
give a
mine's-
first and last.
No, I'm not going to give a last, but I'll give a first.
I'll give a first. So you want to go first?
Sure. So I was watching that movie Horrible Bosses.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I thought, oh my gosh, I've had in my entire career, in the career I'm in now, which has been over 30 years, I had a boss that I absolutely hated.
Was this the one? Is this from a long, long time
Yes.
ago? Okay, so I don't know this one.
You might,
Okay.
because her name was Danielle,
Okay, I don't recognize that name.
and I don't care if she hears it or not. Screw you.
He grew up in San Diego.
Yeah.
So, okay,
Oh well.
So
here we go.
when I was working for a company that got bought out by another company. It was a property management company. So they said, my boss at the time, who I love and I still talk to, she said, I'm going to go to them and tell them that they need to hire you, because she really liked the way I worked and she liked my job performance and everything. So she did. So they said, okay, great. You're hired. You're going to go meet your boss. And I went to this restaurant to meet her, and she was with the girl whose position I was taking, because this girl was leaving. She was moving away or something. And it was a Mexican restaurant. I walked in, and my ass was not in the chair for more than about 3 seconds. And she looked at me and she goes, I already don't like you, and I'm going to make you regret ever coming to work here. And I was like,
What did
and I
you
thought,
s-
I
how did
literally
you-
thought it was a joke. And so I started laughing. And then she called me the F word, but not the word that you would think.
a mother effer?
Nope.
No, the other type of F word.
It's
Oh,
it means,
no!
Yeah, it means a cigarette in like,
UK.
You're kidding.
and so I was like,
Oh my
I'm sorry,
God.
what? And she goes, my husband left me for another man, so I don't. And I was like, wait a minute, you don't know anything about me.
What year
Like-
was this, by the way?
Oh, this was back in like 90.
Even then,
That's kind
Yeah.
of that
So
sucks, but it's kind
I
of
was
funny too.
so blown away. So then it went from like that to, I had a satellite office. So she was up in LA, and she would yell at me on conference calls with all the other sales reps. And they would like get it. They would literally call me after and go, are you okay? Like, they'd be like, don't yell at him. Like, he has nothing to do with what's going on up here. And so, it was crazy. And then I wound up quitting after
Well,
about
yeah.
7 years.
7 years
Yeah,
you put up with
You
that?
stayed there for 7 years.
did.
That's insane.
That is insane.
And I wound up quitting. And the day I quit, so this is an example. Like, one day she came in and I see her car pull up, and she walks in, she's like, well, now remember, I worked in a satellite office by myself. She came in and she goes, well, since I'm in a bad mood, I'm going to write you up. And I was like, huh? For what? I've never been written up in my life. And she goes, well, you threw a stapler at someone. And I said, I'm the only one here. Like, unless I was insane enough to throw a stapler at myself.
What the hell?
I was stapler at the mirror.
Yeah, I'm like,
What the hell?
Are you kidding? So I was like, I'm not signing it. So it wound up, I quit, and then she had a meltdown because she was like, no, I wanted to fire you. And I'm like, sorry, I quit.
You have a problem that you put up with that for 7 years.
And she wound up getting fired like right after I quit.
Well, that must have been glorious.
Because it turned out that she was taking commissions from me and not paying me on them. So she
Did you get your money eventually?
I did.
Oh,
yes,
good.
That would have been a big
Dude.
payout.
I did.
Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like this day and age? You could
No.
have been. You could have taken her for all she's worth.
She was such
She's totally
a
canceled.
bitch.
Oh, my God.
I couldn't stand her.
Wow. Well, I don't have that severe of a story, but when I worked at Channel 8, I was a assistant producer. And I was actually the editorial assistant. And there was a man named Carl Siskind. He was old when I was there, and I was 22. And he was the editorial director. So he would do like an editorial every Wednesday night on the news about something in politics or whatever. And my job was to write it out and write it on the teleprompter. And then also we did a show called Assignment San Diego, and we had different stories. Like we do a story on the airport, or we, yada yada. So my job was to get all the B-roll and all the stuff for the shows. That was when I had to watch all the B-roll from that 1976 airplane crash.
Oh, in North Park? Oh, God.
I will never forget that. I had to watch all of it because we had to do we were doing an airport story, and I mean there were people. Flames like in their house, and they were like watering the flames with this tiny little hose. Like people were in shock. There were holes through people's houses where bodies went through.
Insane.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah,
anyway,
that was horrible.
I digress. He was so mean. I had to make his lunch reservations every day, like I was his girl, and then he would yell at me very severely. And one time he said to me, I will never forget, and it's good that I don't forget this, but he'd be like, Laura, everything is just good enough. Well, that's not good enough. I'm like, whoa. So now, I mean, you have to, obviously, I was not being thorough enough. So that should have taught me that I should be more thorough with things, but I don't know if I listened. But anyway, I don't know. There were other things, but, he did teach me some valuable lessons, I think. But it was very much scary to go to work.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, I worked there for, a couple years.
I used to cry getting dressed for work.
Oh, my God.
And you didn't quit?
Why did you
No,
quit?
because I refused to let someone like that take me down.
Okay.
I wasn't going to do it.
Good for you, then.
I was so stubborn, I wasn't going to do it.
Did you ever file like a complaint against her? Or?
Oh, yeah, I did. And they were like, this was the management at the time. They were like, maybe you should just find another job. And I was like, oh, hell no.
Wow.
I was like, no, I went to her bosses about them. Yeah. Yeah. But this was one of the best. I lived on site, and we had like one night I was sound asleep, and I hear and I thought, what? It was like 3:30 in the morning, and I had a back balcony and a front balcony, and I always left my dining room blinds open and to the front balcony. And I remember coming out of my bedroom, and it was like the middle of summer, and I was in like my underwear, and I come out, and I was like, is somebody at my front door? And I go to look out the people, and I realize there's a guy looking through my blinds into my apartment. And I'm like, what the hell? So I run and put on a robe, and I'm like, and he said he's like, oh, my car got towed, so you have to take me to the towing yard.
Oh my God.
My boss had given him, he was a corporate client, had given him my address and told him to go there. And I called her, and I'm like, I'm not taking him. And she's like, oh, yes, you are. And I'm all, no, I'm not.
Eric.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I can't believe you put up with that for
Oh, I know.
7 years.
Yeah, I would have sued.
How old were you?
Oh, I was my
20s?
late 20s, maybe.
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
20-year-old me would have sued.
I know, right? Who's your worst boss?
Honestly, I haven't had too many terrible. I was the boss for a long time.
You were the boss?
When I worked in fast food, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not hard.
You were a young boss.
Really young, actually. It's easy to be a bad boss, and it's also easy to be a good boss. So I had people that I didn't like working with, but I enjoyed outside of work, who I just, basically just didn't agree with their management, but I didn't have any terrible, god-awful bosses, so.
What about me? What about Eric?
I'm a delight.
Are we super mean?
I'm going to plead the fifth on that one, but I'll let you guys take it back over.
Who is yours,
We're not a
Sam?
boss.
First job. It's just terrible.
Well, you're going to have to come up here and talk because you are off the mic.
Oh,
We need you on the mic.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Intern Sam, everybody.
Hi, everyone. My first job was at a restaurant. It was so bad. So bad. It basically was just nearby in the local town. It kind of just turned into The main guy, he just would deny every request off I ever would put in, and it would be like 6 months in advance to a year in advance.
No way.
And it would be like my sister's wedding was a fun one. He tried telling me no so many times for like 6 months straight. I had to be there. I was like 6 months. I was like, I do have that one weekend. It's only Friday and Saturday. I can be here on Sunday if you need me. I was 16 at the time. It was already illegal for me to be working that much because it was an almost everyday thing. And then COVID hit, and then it turned into he fired everyone in the staff, kept me on because I was the newest person. And he's like, you have to work every single day. If you call out sick with COVID, we are firing you.
No
If you request
way.
off at any point in the next year, we're firing you.
Like
You
Brian
are-
said, it's easy to be a good boss as
was
bad as easy it is to be a
so
bad boss.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then it turned into when I
Why would
left,
you
I
just
found out that the man had been hiring from my high school and put out the same ad. And I got my friend to get the job after, and then they got screwed. It was the full cycle where everyone then started. I heard like made a group chat with all the ex people, and I was like,
No
this
way.
doesn't work. He doesn't approve this. This isn't okay. This is what he
Oh my
does. Don't play
God.
into this. And then it would turn into like every time I would have the wedding, I went to my sister's wedding. I looked at him. I was like, so you can fire me now if you'd like, but I'm not coming. I was like, I tried telling you for 6 months.
Did you get fired?
I did not. It turned into when he decided to fire out the whole staff. He made a group chat.
Oh
with,
yeah, and then you didn't get fired.
He made a group chat of 4 of us, him, the manager, a bartender, and me, the busser. I sat there and I was like, I just sent a text. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm good. I don't need that.
Good.
I don't need this anymore.
Dude,
For 16. I was 16.
how long did you work there?
I was there for a year and a half.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
wild stuff.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
of
you,
course.
intern
It's a
Sam.
pleasure, everybody.
We have everybody has a bad boss story, I think. Well, most everybody. Except for Brian, the golden boy.
There are lots of bosses I didn't enjoy working with, but they weren't bad bosses.
Not yet.
True.
This is what you have to look forward to.
Well,
But maybe bosses,
if
bad
you're talking
bosses.
about what I'm looking at right now, then yeah, I'm screwed.
Oh my God. Okay. Now we're going to play a little game. I don't know. I really want there to be like some jeopardy here. Like that the loser has to do something.
Loser has to listen to throw up noises.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no. That means that she's gonna ace this.
Okay. We
Because
have
she's-
tongue twisters.
she's
Okay.
very
Okay, we'll see.
confident.
I'm pretty good at tongue twisters. I
Now
feel
what
like.
you're going to do is I'm going to give you a card, but you're not going to turn it over until it's your turn.
Okay.
Now, some of these you just read. You have to you can't read it and then say it. You have to look at it and read it.
Okay.
Now, some of them say read 3 times, but I put that in parentheses on the top. So, okay.
Okay.
So those read 3 times fast.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go. Let's start with Brian. Don't look at that. And then Eric. And then me. Okay, don't look at it. Okay, ready? Okay, you go first, Eric.
Red Buick, yellow Buick, red Buick, yellow Buick, red Buick, yellow Buick.
That's pretty
Okay,
good.
that was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Brian.
Okay. Thin sticks, thick bricks. Thin sticks, thick bricks. Thin sticks, thick bricks.
Well, this is not hard
Guess
at
who's
all. Here's
listening to
mine.
throw up noises.
Flash message. Flash message. Flash message.
Your first time, you already butchered it. Like you did. I don't even think you said the right words. I'm pretty sure you
Okay,
added a word
okay.
in.
Okay. 1 point me. Bad.
Eric, go ahead and connect your phone back so I can cue up the. throw
No,
up noises.
here we go. We have more. Okay, don't look at it. Same goes for you. Okay, Brian, this time you go first.
11 benevolent elephants. 11 benevolent elephants. 11 benevolent elephants.
Yeah, you are good at reading. And I feel like you went a little weird on one of the benevolence, but I'm going to let that pass.
I didn't add an extra word in on the first sentence. like
Whatever.
somebody. So,
Okay.
Do you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go next.
Yeah.
Say 3 times. See,
Anyways.
she sees cheese. She sees cheese. She sees cheese.
Okay, besides the first time where you had to restart, the time after that, you still said it. You didn't say cheese. You said cheese again.
She sees cheese.
Yeah, but the first time you didn't say cheese. You said she's again. You said she sees cheese, not she sees.
Well, you
cheese.
can't get me twice on one round.
She sees cheese. She sees cheese. She sees cheese.
Well, you suck. Go.
Man, truly rural, truly rural, truly rural.
No,
That's an
rural.
easy one.
Rural. That's hard to say.
Truly rural. Truly rural. Truly rural.
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 But you're rural.
It's called an
Roll.
accent, okay? I grew up in East County, not downtown.
Here you go. All right. And then Eric, and then me. Okay, here we go. I'll go first.
Okay.
A skunk sat on a stump and thought the stunk.
Oh, boy.
You're the only person that's not been able to make it through.
And I wrote these.
No.
A skunk sat on a stump and thought the stump stunk, but the stump thought the skunk stunk.
Wow.
I
All right.
messed it up. Anyway.
Wow.
Okay, go Brian.
Pre-shrunk silk shirts. Pre-shrunk silk shirts. Pre-shrunk silk shirts.
Okay, not perfect, but pretty darn close. Pretty darn close.
Thanks for calling me out on what's perfect and what's not.
Okay, go.
Oh, lesser leather never weathered. A wetter weather better. What?
Again.
Lesser. No, just once.
I know, but do it again.
Lesser leather never weathered wetter weather better.
There you go. Good. You guys are good readers.
Someone's not.
I know. Here. Okay, now, Eric, you go first.
Okay. Fred fed Ted bread and Ted fed Fred bread.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Sounded like you're reading like a little tiny baby book. Okay, go, Brian.
I slit the sheet is slit, and on the slitted sheet I sit.
Damn. It's not as funny as I thought it was going to be. Stupid superstition. Stupid superstition. Stupid superstition. That was good.
There we
Wow,
go.
you got one.
Atta
Good
I got one. I got one.
You got one you can
Okay.
be proud of.
One more round. Okay, and then we'll tally up the losers.
We know the
I
we
know.
the loser.
Okay, Eric, go.
6 sticky skeletons. 6 sticky skeletons. 6 sticky skeleton. Oh boy.
Put it down.
There we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go.
All right, you go.
Nice night nurses nursing nicely. Nice night nurses nursing nicely.
How many times did you say it?
Not just one, but I
Okay.
thought I'd do it twice because
All
I'm
right,
that
I'll do it.
good.
You are that good.
He threw 3. I'm sorry, your handwriting through.
Okay, do it again.
Okay, he threw 3 free throws.
Okay, go.
You got 4 wrong. I got 1. Byron got
Wait,
0.
wait. I have 3 more left. Exactly. Okay, let's do
All
this.
right, yeah, maybe you can redeem yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Come on, Eric. Screw
Here,
it up, Eric.
let's do-
Screw it
let's
up,
do-
Eric.
Let's do triple or nothing, or double or nothing.
I
so
love this.
if you get it right, it's worth 0. But if you get it wrong, it's worth 2 negative.
Okay, who
marks on
goes
your record.
first? Is it
Why don't
my
you-
turn?
Why don't you go first? Because you need this.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
That one's easy. That's not even fair.
Thank God I got it.
Whatever.
Thank God I got it. When I said this the first time when I was like 6 years old, I wet my pants. I cried so hard laughing. I thought this was the funniest thing I'd ever heard.
Oh yeah,
wet your pants?
I grimaced. It was so
Wow.
funny.
Okay, go. Eric,
You know Oh, come on.
put it down.
Wait,
Okay, go. I'll give you another chance.
you know New York, you need New York, you know fuck.
All right. Here we go. Found one. Tom threw, Tim 3 thumbtacks.
Oh, come on.
Okay, we're tied. Well, no, because you're
No.
supposed to get 2. It was double or nothing, right?
Yeah, we did say double or nothing.
Oh,
Now it's 3 against 3.
shit.
Wow. What am I
got-
at?
No, it's 4 against 4.
No, you had 1 point. You gave yourself 2. I already had 3, so now we have. Oh,
Oh.
did I have 4 points?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man, you lost. Who saw that coming?
Shoot. Well, do it. Hurry.
All right. Well,
I'm not enjoying. This is not fair or funny or nice.
Brian.
I don't like this. This makes me very upset.
oh man, you're making me feel bad almost.
This is my worst fear. It doesn't make me feel sick. It makes me want to cry and die. I hate everything about throw up. I can't listen to it. It makes me scared.
There's a video called "Vomit Noises 10 Hours."
Oh, yeah, let's do that one.
What?
People are into this, you know?
People are sickos if they're into this. Oh my God. Well, what's the holdup?
Give me 1 second.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm dying. I'm just dying to hear it. Oh my God. I can't. Wow.
Wait, no, this is your punishment. You have.
I can't. I really can't. I cannot.
Not gonna lie, these are.
All right, I'll
these-
try it again.
These are nasty ones.
I'll try it
Let me-
again.
Let me wait for the intern to get in here.
I just want to know.
Okay. Oh God.
Wait, this sounds
Oh God.
sick.
I can't even do that. Oh God is the worst part. Oh my God.
Oh God, that is gross.
Thank God I didn't listen to that.
That was pretty gross. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. I thank God I didn't hear that last part.
That-
I would be,
Oh my
I would be
God.
horrified.
No, that gave me a bad taste in my
See the little
mouth.
picture that I drew of you?
Look what Eric drew while I'm being tormented. A girl farting. Why?
No, it's you peeing your pants because of the.
I'm peeing out of my butt.
No,
I'm peeing
that's
out of my butt.
That's out of your vagina.
Isn't that where you pee?
Out of my butt? You
No.
are.
Oh,
You are a bad
well,
drawer.
isn't the
It
other
should come
hole
out. No, the other hole's up there.
Well, maybe you have three.
well, I don't
Maybe
know
you're
where
like
it
that
is.
one
You
lady.
have three.
Like I would know.
Maybe you have 3 urethras.
No.
Like I would know where that hole is.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay, I'll give you
Jeez.
that. That's okay.
God,
Oh
at
my
least I got
God.
it in the right general direction.
No, you kind of didn't. You kind of didn't. At least you got it down there.
You got it on the right end.
It got.
Oh my God.
It took a turn at the Shell station. I don't
Oh
know
my
where it
God.
goes. Who knows?
Defied gravity for a couple seconds there.
Anyway, we are done with this podcast episode. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry it ended that way. It's not my fault. It's Brian's fault.
No, it's your fault for losing, sucking at the game.
It's producer Brian's fault. No, it's not. You picked the very worst throw up sound in the world, apparently.
Yeah, okay, I did.
You most
That
realistic
was,
one.
That was bad.
Oh my God.
I want to know who's recording throw up noises. They're like, I'm gonna get these for YouTube.
Sickos. Oh my God.
Sickos.
Anyway, thank you, Jay Wertzler, for your support and your supporting this podcast. We love it. And we love you. And we love you for listening and watching. And I love you. Okay, I love you, Eric. You're my friend.
Real quick,
Whatever.
we should put a disclaimer in the description about the throw up noises.
See, I didn't hear it. Was it that bad? Yes, so then we
Do you want
should.
me to play it for you? Again?
No.
If anyone's as sensitive as you, then yes, it's that bad.
All right, then I will.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Because who has to watch? I watched the whole thing through so I can tell you, so I can write it up. Oh, crap. I got to be careful.
You
Yeah,
better be.
you do.
Oh, my God. Anyway.
Because she's gonna send us a picture of her computer after she's been typing all up and she just threw up everywhere.
I'm going to send you pictures of like my butt or something just to get you.
Why would I want?
Exactly,
whatever.
exactly. Why would you want that?
gonna sell
Because
it.
it would.
I'm gonna sell those pictures.
No, it would horrify you. I'll
I'd
send
be
you.
like, oh no, don't send me more uploading to OnlyFans.
Oh my God,
Oh
no.
my god! All of a sudden, you
No.
start getting like a whole cash flow.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, she wouldn't see a penny. She wouldn't know about it.
Anyway, you know what?
What?
Love your podcast.
I'm gonna
Oh,
get,
he's devilish.
I'm
He's
gonna
devilish
get
tonight.
Eric in on it though, so he'll be like, "Oh, Lori, you know, what grosses me out, feet," and I'll sell it to the feet pick people.
I want to do that for real.
Oh, I bet you. Okay, well,
I would do that.
I know.
It's just feet.
I know.
Who cares?
I know you would.
Come on. I've been tortured enough here.
I love your podcast.
That's not how we do it.
Oh right.
Let me just connect some throw up noises.
No.
Love your podcast.
God, thank God. Love you, my sweet, sweet babies. Bye. Sorry.